Coach Malzahn has called you unblockable. Brett Lashley says he's glad you're on his team instead of going against him every other Saturday. When you hear stuff like that, do you take it as a compliment, or does it motivate you to do better?
I mean, I don't really care about any of that stuff because I haven't really played a game in a year and I haven't proven anything. So when I get praise from doing stuff on the field, finally, that's when I'll feel good about that stuff. But other than that, I just need to get better, and I see myself as, every mistake I do and everything I do on the field, I see is a chance to get better. So I don't take any praise from anything.
Do you obsess over the little things like that and correcting mistakes?
Well, you have to, because if you want to be a good player, that's what you got to do, and that's what I'm trying to do. I want to be a good player. So,
Carl, this is kind of a broad question, but what is it that you'd say is, like, drives you, motivates you most? Because I mean, obviously your dad played. You're coming off an injury. Stats can motivate players. What is the thing that really kind of motivates you most?
A love for the game. You know what I'm saying? If you play this sport, you got to have a love for it, because there's constant amount of hours and stuff and work that you put into it. Just because I love the game, I really do love this game, and I really do want to be good. But other players motivate me. Just be able to compete and go against other players across the country. That really motivates me.
You talk about the coaches grading you at this point, giving you praise. How excited are you to finally get back out on the field and test yourself?
Really excited to get back out there and test myself. And coaches don't really give me praise. The praise doesn't need to be praised. The mistakes are what need to be talked about.
And if you could grade yourself right now, where do you feel like you personally are?
I just need to get better every day. I make a lot of mistakes in practice.
What are your initial thoughts of the Louisville offensive line? I know there's a couple of freshmen they're going to be starting, so it's not a lot of tape out there on them. What have you thought about that?
No comment.
Health-wise, how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel great. I haven't really. I feel great. I'm running around every day, and every day is a blessing to get out there, because you never know when your last play is. I was watching an interview on the guy at Tennessee, Kirk Magid. He's got injured a lot, and I was watching an interview, and it really stuck with me, because he was talking about he goes out there and he has fun, and he never knows when his last play could be. So that really inspired me today, and that really helped me get through my practice day too, so I can go fly around.
Carl, do you feel like your old self again out there?
I feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Better. I'm seeing things more, but I still got a lot of things I need to fix.
You feel like you're a smarter player than you were last time you played in the game?
Anybody in this defense is becoming a smarter player, because it's a lot of NFL concepts, and then each day that I get to go out there and see different things, I'm gaining experience, so I'm becoming a smarter player just naturally.
Carl, you're from near Atlanta. What is that like, getting to go play in the Georgia Dome, close to where you're from?
It's nice. Georgia Dome's real nice, and the turf is really, really fast. I remember playing the SEC championship there, and I felt real light on my feet, and I like it there. And one of my earliest memories about Auburn is I was a recruit, and they had that Clemson versus us. And that was one of the best games I've been to. It was really fun.
Does it mean anything to you that that's the last place you played? Or you did play?
No, I played a national championship.
Right.
Does it mean anything to you? No. I want to play a game. I'm really excited about playing a game.
How does your job or what you're doing out there affected by whichever quarterback goes on the field? They've got a running option and a passing option.
No comment.
If you had to step out there tomorrow, do you feel like this team and this defensive unit as a whole is ready to go?
We'd have to be.
Carl, you came in with a lot of hype, and obviously Byron did too. He had a couple of tweets the other day, just a little frustrated, clearly. When something like that happens, do you pull him aside? Do you talk to him a little bit about some of that stuff?
No comment.